Let's roll.
Hi Tom.
Hi.
I'm Alex. Yeah, I'll start again. Hi Tom.
Hi.
I'm Alex. How'd you do?
Nice. Teach.
We are opening up a family restaurant in Eger,
Mm-hmm.
and we are planning our menu. It proved to be quite a hard task, but before getting down to work, we asked our former teacher Tom
Mm-hmm.
to give us some advice.
Well, I'd be happy to. Alex, probably the most important thing about a menu is that it's your marketing tool, and it's the first thing guests see, so it needs to grab their attention. Have a look at this one, for example. It's very important to notice that the menu is like the specialty of the house. It's got to be unique and describes everything about your place in a quick, visually pleasant, evocative way. It's a reflection of your restaurant, should be, and the style, the concept that you want to get across. The most important thing, really, though, is length. If it's too short, customers may think or be disappointed by the limited choice. On the other hand, if it's too long, too wordy, they might think you're covering up poor quality meal. So it's a very tricky thing. The best thing for you to do is to offer a few dishes of a high standard. Wow them with that.
And Tom, what would you consider to be the main parts of the menu?
Sure. It should be chronological with the meal. So you've got cold starters, hot starters, soups, fish dishes, poultry, meat dishes, game dishes, garnishes, salads, moving on to desserts, cheese, and of course drinks, which can be a separate category, mainly grouped into three categories, I suppose. Before dinner drinks or aperitifs, then dinner drinks, wine, beer, whatever your customers are focused on, and then some after dinner drinks or digestives, Zwak, Unicum perhaps.
I do like one of those after a meal. And how can I create a great variety of dishes? And looking at your menu here you've done before, what should I take into consideration?
Well, obviously your clients, you need to do some research about who the potential customers are, find out about their likes and dislikes as best you can. But of course it should have a balance. The menu should offer a balance between light meals and heavier fare that people can choose from. I think it's also wise to provide dishes for vegetarian clients and possibly dieters and diabetics. And it's a good idea to train your staff to try to question people about their likes and dislikes, dietary needs. You might also want to have some low-calorie food menu items as well. And of course, a good menu should be easy to follow, clear and understandable. It's important to keep the descriptions of your menu items short and simple, but those descriptions need to be vivid enough that a person can actually taste what they're going to order before they actually see the item brought to them on the plate.
And what can you suggest about the actual design of the menu itself? Is there a particular format that works very well, one we should avoid, or one we should look at closely?
Right, that's an interesting point. Menus are tactile, we hold them in our hands, so you need to use a good quality paper. Use good quality paper.
Unlike this one, then.
Well, unfortunately, yeah. That example has been around for a while. But layouts and colors are important. They can be formal or casual, depending on the style of restaurant that you want to open. But they certainly should match your concept and style, personally as well as the decor around you. If you're opening a Mexican restaurant, for example, you might want to have vibrant colors such as red, turquoise, purple, green that evoke Mexico. Use a font that's easy to read and large enough for people with glasses like me to be able to see it from a distance. And most importantly, people need to know the price, because that's also a factor. Place the price close to the description.
And are there can you give us any other important advice maybe we haven't mentioned?
Well, let's see. You spend a lot of money on the menu, but it also needs to be flexible. You might consider including a pocket where you can should we start again there?
It's just the line.
I'll start with any other advice. So Tom, is there any other important advice that we haven't covered that you could perhaps mention?
Well, let's see. With quality paper and layout, design, and all that, so you're going to spend some money on this menu. But on the other hand, you need to keep it flexible. And one way to do that is to put maybe a small pocket in the menu where you can include different dishes from a seasonal period, perhaps, or sometimes prices vary at the market for different goods. And it wouldn't be too economical to keep those items on a menu. So you could put in daily suggestions or even weekly suggestions of a different type that would help provide flexibility there.
Great. Well, thanks, Tom, very much for your help. That was more than interesting, and I think, we should take some of your ideas, and if you will allow us to invite you back, maybe you could cast your eye over what we've produced.
Excellent. I'd be happy to.
Thank
Thank you. Good luck.